For almost a year, we had been planning this upland hunting trip to Ireland. What started as the sharing of English setter stories and photos through social media begged the question, could we find a way to visit Ireland and maybe, just maybe, get an opportunity to hunt over some beautiful Irish gun dogs? Our host, Michael Rochford, went to work researching the legal permitting requirements for a couple guys from the States taking to the fields. Certainly, without his diligent efforts, none of this would have been possible. For the first time, I would travel outside the United States to pursue upland game. So the stage was set that during the first week of January 2019, my wife Patty and I would travel to Dublin to be joined there by her brother Steve and his wife Kathy, the camera crew, Will and Adam, and Dave and Debbie Dourson for a wonderful 10-day visit of Ireland.
Our guest shooters are very welcome to Ireland.
Thank you.
The first 3 or 4 sets we will give to yourselves. We know that you're going to hit everything that you fire at. If you don't, you'll be red carded and substituted with one of my guys.
It's jet lag.
Our lady for that matter.
It's all about the jet lag.
You brought a sweeper in, right?
No more excuses, please. But anyway, it's all about safety.
Yes, sir.
So, as I said, Peter and Mick are going to run the dogs. Dog set on a bird. Wade and Dave take your position. You have a 180-degree forward shooting line. Remember that there are guys and a lady behind you. So it's safety.
Right.
Okay. Now you are an invited guest here. If you wish, after a few sets, if you want to let one of the Irish team in to have a shot, feel free to do so.
Absolutely.
Okay. Main thing is, let's go and enjoy yourselves.
Yes.
If we miss a bird, don't worry, we will let you know.
We've been talking about that all morning.
Yeah.
And enjoy yourselves. Have a great day. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. This is the Olympics.
So if
And
you do poorly, they're going to think.
Well, listen, don't preface everything that you're going to see out there on a representation of the United States.
Well, I was on the Irish team twice, so I was represented Ireland and Wales in the game felt walking test with the lab. So I've done it 3 times with 2 different bitches. I seem to be lucky with bitches, so we'll stick with the bitches. And I'm a chairman of this club this last 10 years, Dundalk District Gun Club. And it's good. We got good shit. We release 500 birds every year. And at the end of the year, we've a game night. Everybody hands in the pheasants and all the proceedings go to the local charity. So we average every year around €600 and we give it to the local charity. So we've a few snipe shoots at the end of the year and all the game is handed in for that, and we get sponsorship and spot prizes and all that. It's very good.
Today we were hunting just outside the city of Dundalk with members of the Dundalk Gun Club. The club was founded in 1949 and is one of the oldest gun clubs in Ireland. Covering approximately 5,000 acres, the club has 70 members and releases 500 pheasants each September. The pheasants we are hunting today have been in the fields for many months. After a safety briefing by Vincent O'Connell, we headed into the field joined by Aoife McComish, Eamon Murphy, and Jerry Dugan. The English setters would be handled by Peter McArdle and Michael Rochford. This area, called Fairhill, consists of large fields of rapeseed plants which are used in the production of rapeseed oil for cooking. The land is privately owned, with the gun club having permission to hunt its fields. Here, the guide sends the dogs into the field, much like in the States, and they begin a quartering process searching for bird scent. The dogs will establish point and hold as 2 hunters approach on the left and the right. Once the gunners are in position, the guide uses his whistle to release the dogs, flushing the bird. Additional hunters and spectators form the gallery, which remains at a distance behind the action. Hunters rotate as they take turns on the firing line. As fate would have it, the setters hit scent and on Dave's side of the field, and they quickly set a bird below the canopy of rapeseed plants. Guide Peter McArdle moved in to whistle the setters into a flush, with the gallery looking on.
Welcome to Ireland. Not much changed with the trip across the pond.
Get in. 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 Come on. I'll walk around, alright? Yeah, I'll walk around.
Yes.
Get in. Get in. Get in. That's the wall down. There is a clear. Live down. Live down. Boat's running down. Yeah, it's running. Right there. Get up the side next sandbar. Bring it on the way there. It's here, right in this clump. If everyone's just back a little bit. Right here, find. That's what I said, if everyone step back.
Sometimes the best one is the one you don't take.
Hi, Michael Rochford here with Kisner. Delighted to have him over in Ireland. It's funny the way this started, myself and Wade. I was a fan of the Sweet Point Setter Tales from following them on YouTube, being an English setter owner, and I done a bit of writing after the death of my father. I'd done a bit of writing about dogs. It was something that he was very passionate about with setters, and I hunted over them all his life. And I got a notification one day on Facebook that Wade Kisner was following my writing, and we got in touch. And
Yeah, and I did a guest article, I think, for your blog, and we kind of went from there. And with our passion for English setters, it kind of turned into a trip to Ireland, a pheasant hunt.
Yeah.
And here we are today. Here in Dundalk, which is where Michael resides and lives, and we have he's got a dog here today.
Yeah, so this is my tricolour English setter. So she's Cody is her name, and Cody is 3. She's just gone 3, and then she would be a sister of Peter's dog Nidge. So they're good. They're working together so far, you know. So
the dogs have been working real well, and you don't have any excuses to miss, that's for sure.
Yeah, no, to be fair, they're covering the ground.
So typically, if you have a larger group, say a group of this size and everyone's shooting, do you just take 2 at a time to go in and shoot, and the others stay back?
Most of the time we only shoot 2s.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't need
Because
2 people.
in America, we'll have a line, and the dogs are working the whole line, and depending on where that dog goes on point,
Whoever's
that
closest
person takes the shot, and everybody else either backs up. Depending on
normally what we would do is, if in open ground like this for setters, if it's 2 people shooting, your bow's going to go to the set.
So depending on which direction the bird goes, that's the primary.
Exactly.
And then there'd be a lot of time when there'd be grass fields, short grass fields. So we just hunt the ditches.
Yeah.
So there'd be a man each side of the ditch.
That's why we do it.
Dog would set, and just you tell your man, look out.
Yeah.
With Dave's earlier miss, it soon became my turn to get the U.S. contingent on the scoreboard. Reputation at stake, I moved to the gunner's position. My Irish friends weren't going easy on me as I found myself paired with Aoife McComish. Just happens that Aoife is a former member of the Ireland national shooting team. With Peter's setters hard on point, a blast of the whistle sent dogs charging. As the rooster veered right, Aoife made a beautiful shot.
It's always good when you can knock a bird to the ground, definitely. They're not easily shot. So, I was happy now, No pressure with an audience.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And a camera following behind you.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. No, it was good now, I'm happy enough. I can go home now. I only started shooting when I was 21. My brother and my father are big hunters, and then I met my partner and he told me just to try it out. So I started off with clays, and then I got really into clays, and then I started at the game 3 years ago, and I don't think I'm going to give it up anytime soon. I went for the Irish team in 2017, so you shoot I think it was 13 qualifiers, and then it was your best 10 scores to count. And I qualified first in the ladies team, went over to England, and I shot in Kelmarsh Hall, and I ended up coming home with a gold medal in my class, which is Class C, which is very good for my first World Championships and my first time shooting for my country at all. And then we won bronze as a ladies team as well, which has never been done in sporting either, so yeah, it was an amazing achievement.
As Peter's setter stood frozen in the distance, Peter walked me down the hill for what would be a personal milestone. My first miss or first Irish rooster. With the entire gallery watching, I hoped it would be the latter.
Woo! Come on.
Didn't get a lot of him, but I got something.
Come on. Body, here.
How'd that feel?
Pressure, that felt great. That felt great.
Now the pressure's off, right?
Look at that, get a shot of that. There was, first one in Ireland. Right there, guys.
Yes.
On the board, as they say.
Beautiful. Good stuff.
Thank you very much. Great dog work. Great dog work.
Yeah. Do your bit now.
All right. Got that out of my system.
Taking advantage of a much-needed break in the action, Dave and I chatted about what is and isn't working.
Wade, way to be, buddy.
I know. Jet lagging. I didn't get all of him, but I got enough of him to bring him down. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
That's awesome. I'll tell you, the dogs are beautiful.
That's cool.
You see the 3 honors, and
Yeah.
I just feel bad I haven't dropped a bird for him,
You
but
will. You will.
stuff happens.
You're right. Don't just let's take it easy. Just don't worry about it. Just have fun and come.
I kind of think that you should back me up.
Well, they're all going that direction, so I really didn't have a chance to do that. That's probably a good thing because
yeah.
I didn't have to. But hey, we'll get them.
Hey,
Awesome.
there we go.
Awesome.
There we go.
The action has been steady and the dog work incredible. With a couple more hours left in an amazing afternoon, can this upland experience get any better? My successful attempt at a fleeing pheasant has me looking for another. Can Dave be the next U.S. member to join an exclusive club, taking his first pheasant in Ireland? Our hunt continues in part 3.
Sweet Point Setter Tales is brought to you with support from our sponsors.
Hi, I'm Wade Kisner with Sweet Point Setter Tales. Do you have an interesting story idea for a future episode? We'd love to hear about it. Drop us a line at sweetpointsetters.com.